It's tight. No. Okay, we're starting on the trail at Midras, following the blue trail marks. The Judean hills, especially in this area, are made up mostly of chalk stone, which is relatively very soft, with a layer of hard, a layer of about 1 or 2 meter thick hard nari, which is a kind of limestone. And that comes into play a little bit later. So remember that. It'll be important in a little bit for the story of this place. This is the entrance to the refuge caves. During the Great Revolt, the Bar-Kokhba revolt, between the years 132 and 135 of the Common Era, the Jews in Judea revolted against the Roman Empire. It was a huge revolt with very dire consequences. We're at the entrance to the refuge caves at Midras. I'm about to go in. It's very narrow caves. We're going to have to crawl in. So, recommended long pants or knee pads or something like that. Okay, here I go. Whoa, it's narrow. There are darkness along the way. Okay. It's tight. No. Okay, can't go in here with bags on our back, so it's just too tight. Alright, here's a turn. There's a little room here. Good thing there's Marcus along the way. Okay, gonna go on here. Okay. So we're in the underground cave system here at Midras, and originally the villagers that lived here 2,000 years ago, 1,900 years ago, they had lots of caves under the ground. Because this is soft chalk stone, it's very easy to work and to dig in. It was used in building. So they dug through the hard layer of stone, the nari stone at the top, reached the soft chalk stone, and then dug out. So you get bell caves. We'll soon see some of them. But what they did is, under the ground, in the nice cool of the caves, they had whole industrial areas. They had wine presses, they had olive presses, they had all sorts of different crafts, cloth making and so on. And sometimes they even lived in houses. They dug out houses and rooms under the ground. Then, as the revolt came nearer, the Jews in the area were planning for the revolt. A lot of the underground caves were either filled up or blocked, and tunnel systems were made in between them for the villagers and the warriors to hide out from the Roman legions were searching for them. Ultimately, it didn't really help them. The revolt was a failure, and close to 1 million Jews were probably killed in the area. Over 900 villages were completely destroyed, and Judea was pretty much emptied out of almost all its inhabitants. But we're crawling now through one of the ancient hideout systems, a whole network of tunnels under the ground here at Midras Caves. And I'll put my headlight back on and we will continue. Whoa, it's tight. This is the way, right? Yeah. This here's a little niche. It's probably to hold a candle. So the people down here had a little bit of light. Guess I'm turning left here. Wow, that's narrow. Ouch, bumped my knee. Okay, the narrow part of the cave. Oh, it looks like light at the end of the tunnel. I'm coming into an opening in a bell cave. Whew. Wow, that's an experience. Whew. Okay, this is the pyramid at Midras. It's one of a kind in Israel. There's no other like it. And it is a tombstone or a mausoleum sort of thing. It's marking the entrance to a system of burial caves. This plant here, the Hebrew name is Butzin. I will write the English or Latin name down here. Got these pretty little yellow flowers. You see that? And these are really weird because if you injure the flower, then after about half a minute to a minute, the flower just pops off and falls off. So we'll try that. I hurt the flower, and now we wait. There you go. This is the entrance to a burial cave. You can see the thick layer of hard Nari rock, and the cave dug under it. And this is the entrance. They closed the entrance with a big round stone that would roll between two walls. You can see it really well here. Here, part of the top of the cave in the entrance collapsed. But here you can see this is the round stone. And they'd roll it into this slot between the two walls over here. And that way they would close off the cave. They'd open the cave when somebody passed away and had to be buried. Then they'd open the cave, lay the body out, treat the body, cleanse it, purify it, and then say the prayers and do the rituals and leave the body in the cave for 12 lunar months. After that time, they would come back and all that would be left is bones, and the bones would be put into a bone box. In this room, inside the burial cave, there's the top of a bone box, there, and above it, it's a bit blurry, but that is a bone box. And there's the columbarium. We'll go inside, see what it looks like inside. But you can see all around the niches in the walls that were cut out of the walls for pigeons. This part probably collapsed. That's why there's no niches here. And all the way around here, all the way up, even up into that little cave there, there's niches inside there. And pigeons were raised here for food. They were sold for food, just like chickens today. And when pigeons do what pigeons do, their poop was collected from the floor and used as fertilizer. Ben here. If you like my video, say something down below. Give me a comment. And subscribe, and if you really like to, give me a like. Those are always appreciated. Thank you.